Okay, so welcome once again to my sacred space. And look at this pretty wrap. It's shimmering. So this is the Mystic Garbage Tarot and Mystic Garbage Oracle. This is the tarot. See? I told you. It's the tarot. And this is, ooh, the oracle. I love the size. It's like me in rainbow. It's me in rainbow. So these are the two backs. I'm only going to be opening the Mystic Garbage Tarot today though, or this video will just run too long. But I'll show you both backs that you can read if you want to. So reading from the Mystic Garbage Tarot, it says, colorful, sassy, and full of fire. Mystic Garbage is anything but trash. With bold black ink over pastel rainbow colors, this set puts you in for a wild ride. But be warned, not all unicorns are nice, and not everything is as it seems. And then the next one says, you asked, I delivered. Mystic Garbage Oracle, like its sister, packs one hell of a rainbow punch. With illustrations that spark emotion and wonder, it's full of rainbows and sass. You'll be finding new questions to answer just for an excuse to pull it out. So this was obviously made first, and then it was so loved that person's answering the oracle to me, and this is the oracle. And as you can tell, the backs, they're similar colors, they're rainbow, very rainbow. This doesn't have anything on the side. This side says Mystic Garbage and Unusual Tarot. The boxes are around the same size. Do I have a ruler or a tape or anything? No, so I can't tell you what that size is. But it's a pretty decent size. If you look at my hand, it's a pretty decent size. All right, enough babble. It's time to open the box. And let me just tell you, this creator, she is a gentle soul. I can tell just ordering from her and getting the items from her. I really could tell that she's a gentle, sincere soul. And when I first read her story, because she's very open with her story, and I'm really disheartened and sad to hear her story. But I do like that she is an advocate against domestic violence and abuse. So her story, I'm going to just read a bit to you. It says, I was introduced to tarot after 5 years of abuse when my husband tried to kill me. I lost my kids to the state, ended up homeless with no friends or family, and found drugs as a way to cope until one day a woman named Sierra offered to do a reading for me. 3 of Wands, the World, Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands. The tarot told me the new beginnings were coming, happier times of creativity, and that I had the potential to flourish. So I did. Now 3 years later, 6 years since that reading, I've finally created my own deck. Some cards are very solemn and emotional, some might make you laugh or giggle, but each card comes from my heart, and I thank tarot for helping me see how great I could become. So that to me is a really moving, heartbreaking, powerful story. And as a survivor of such a relationship, I was in it for 3 years and I finally got away. I really was just moved by that story. So just a piece of trash, you may not become a starving artist. And I think the story behind the calling it garbage and trash is that her family would tell her that her art was trash. So hearing from people, you know, this is trash, and if this is trash, this is beautiful trash. So these are the backs. They kind of remind me of playing card backs, but they have the color, the watercolor, the rainbow watercolor thingy. And the size, ooh, I didn't even know that. The size are really pretty. Look at that. I did not know that. Sorry, I ordered this a while ago. It took a while to get here. But I am so glad to receive it. So these are the backs, these are the fronts. And what I like is that it has a bit of nostalgia for me in this deck, because like, just this is the guidebook. The guidebook is small. It's a small little white book, no images, but it has a little blurb on each card. So yeah, what I love is that there's a bit of nostalgia for me, because just seeing the troll, I don't know if you guys remember back in the day when there were these troll dolls, but I had one. And his name was Cutie. He had pink hair that you know, when you play with them, the hair doesn't look as luxurious anymore. And Cutie went to England with me. We traveled from Barbados to England, so Cutie was the traveler. He was my friend that just went places with me. So just seeing this as the Fool card and remembering the journey that Cutie went, like this has like a personal meaning to me. And I love the unicorn for the Magician. That's just brilliant in my opinion. Does that like help or hinder? Okay, we're gonna see. Yeah, trying to make the best lighting as possible. So next we have the High Priestess. Beautiful. And all the cards have this lovely color scheme, which I love, and that's what I fell in love with. The Empress. So there are some cards in here that if you're super strict, I don't know what's the word, but that might make you feel a little uncomfortable. For example, the Empress and the Emperor. But I actually love this, and I love this rawness. I love that it's shown in such a manner, because you know, these parts of our bodies are sacred, and they are I don't know, to be lifted up, and they are a great part of our identity. So I don't think they should be shunned away from or hidden, or, you know, my husband's always telling me I'm going to join a nudist colony someday. The Hierophant, and I love the looking in the mirror image. The Lovers, I love this Lovers. I love the little switch of the parts here. So this, because of the hair and the shape, looks like a female, but look at her privates. And this has the kind of look of a male, but then, you know, so I love this. You don't see this represented in too many decks. The Chariot, I love that as well. I love so many of these cards. Justice as the little voodoo doll, so perfect. The Hermit, and this one really resonates with me. So when I was younger, I also had an eating disorder. I was bulimic, and I would basically just after eating. So looking at her and seeing, you know, her, like, she's like, I see her, if that makes sense. I see her. I see her. And one of the cards that I always like look for in the deck is the Moon card and the Hermit card. So this Hermit card really calls me. And then the Wheel of Fortune, good luck. That's lovely. Strength, we have the Lion. All right. And it's a simple deck, not too much, but yet enough for you to get meanings. The Hanged Man. And we have the balloons and the skeleton. And then Death. Look at that. Is that a rat or a possum? Like, some rats are so big nowadays, right? It could be a rat. Temperance. The Devil. Tower. This is a very interesting portrayal of the Tower. The Star. And I love the star, the moon, and the sun. Let's bring this over here. All have very similar silhouettes. Like they're dancing. I love that. I love that. I love that consistency. I love that. I love that. Then we have Judgment. This is so perfect for Judgment. And the World. Gorgeous. And I love that it's a rainbow world. And then we have King of Wands. So the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, we've seen these figures before. A lot of people talk about this idea of repeating figures in decks, but to me, unless it's like the same image right through, all through, like a pip deck, I actually don't mind it because it kind of tells a story. So these are the two characters we saw on the Lovers cards, and now they're the King and Queen of Wands. And to me, that makes sense, you know. Then we have the Knight of Wands in his suit, and the Page of Wands. Little child without color reaching for the flowers on top of the elephant. And then we have the Ace of Wands. I'm actually going to put this one aside because I want to compare this to the other pages. Then we have the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands. I'm going to go a bit quicker. The Three of Wands, the Four of Wands. This one, I found it interesting because there are three hands and it's a triangle. So I know when I see this, I'm going to be thinking Four of Wands. Sorry, Three of Wands. I'm going to be thinking Three of Wands for this one. I know this. I know this. I know how my brain works. But I see how it could be the Four of Wands. I see that. And then Five of Wands. This is a very good portrayal of Five of Wands. You can see that argument, that this Six of Wands. I love that they included this. This would make my husband very happy. He's a gamer. And by extension, I'm a gamer because we try to be involved in each other's hobbies. So I love that there's a like a game one, especially for the victory card. Then we have Seven of Wands, and I love this. I've actually recently collected to my power animal, which is a snake. So I love that snake is included in this deck. Eight of Wands. I love this Nine of Wands. I love this Nine of Wands. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. I just think this cat looks so, like, cool. Like, yeah, like, it's been through a lot, but it's there. It's got the moon. It's like, yeah, 9 lives tattooed on its butt. It's still going. And the Ten of Wands, the King of Cups, and the, oh, I love the cups. I love the cups. I love the half mermaid head. The Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. So I wanted to see the pages because I was really interested in how the pages were done. And then the heart, obviously, is an emotion for the knight. And then we have the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, and as you remember, this is basically the star, the moon, the sun on the Three of Cups card. So it's like another repeat of images. But again, I don't mind because it makes sense in that card. The Four of Cups, the Five of Cups. This is very powerful for the Five of Cups, actually. Yeah. The Six of Cups. This is probably the only creepy card in this whole deck, in my opinion. I think this baby that just looks so creepy. But I love the deck. It's cool. I just don't want to ever pull up that card. The Seven of Cups. The Eight of Cups. This is a very powerful card. The Nine of Cups. This is another one of my favorite cards. How it's done. I love that. The Ten of Cups. And now we're to the Swords. King of Swords. Queen of Swords. I love how the King and Queen are always pairs. And Knight of Wands. The Knights are very easy, reminding you what the suit's about. So I like how the Knights are done. And this is the Page of Swords. So again, we're going to pull out a card comparison and look at all the pages so far. Right? The page cards are just, I love them. I love the page cards in this suit. Then we have the Two of Swords. The Three of Swords. This is a very different take on the Three of Swords because, you know, normally we see three swords just stabbing a heart. And this one, it kind of gives the same feel, but it's just so differently done. And that's why, like, this isn't like a immediate Rider-Waite-Smith copy. The meanings, maybe they are Four of Swords, Five of Swords, but the artwork isn't a copy of the Rider-Waite-Smith. The Seven of Swords. And some of the cards are very cheeky, like this one. The Eight of Swords, but I can see the meanings, and I think it's a beautifully done and very creative deck. Ten of Swords. This is a lovely Ten of Swords. King of Pentacles, Fat Pigs, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Page. So I'm going to show you all the pages one more time because I love how the pages were done. So this is the Page of Pentacles. This is the Page of Swords. I'm randomly going to put all the pages here. And this is the Page of Cups and Page of Wands. Yeah. So my deck is officially out of order. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it back in order. So now we get to the Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. And I love that it's a crab, right? Because we always talk about like Mr. Krabs grabbing all the money. Five of Pentacles. Ooh, this is literally shit. Six of Pentacles. I think this is probably the most real that not that I'm not real all of the time, but I think this video is going to be me telling you a bit more about myself than I usually tell, because this deck just hits so many emotional markers in my life that I feel inclined to share as well. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and then 10 of Pentacles, which is really appropriate for this deck. So I really recommend this deck. I'm not going to show this right now. And I am going to tell you the story of how I got this, because I actually fell in love with both of the decks, but I can't buy everything. So this was on sale, and I got the Mystic Garbage Tarot on sale, but I cannot buy everything. And I ordered it months, a very long time ago. And I realized, hey, I'm not getting my order. So I asked about it, and then the creator was like, oh no, I totally forgot to mail it. And that happens, you know, that happens. That's life. And I don't know why, because I'm never this brazen, but I was like, well, if you want to make it up for me, you can send me the oracle deck too. And she agreed. And I think that speaks to how kind of soul she is, because I really wanted this, but it just wasn't in the budget for me. And I was like, oh, like, I died on the inside. And I was just so happy, and I am so happy to have both the tarot and the oracle. And I am really grateful for both of these decks, and I am grateful for the kindness and the generosity and just the kind spirit that the creator has. And I am like, I don't know, as a person who went through certain things, I love that she shines now. Like, I can tell you, just talking to her through the phone, looking at her artwork and stuff, she is shining, if you understand me. She went through really dark times, but she is her own light now. And, well, wait, landed back on the Hermit, one of my favorite cards. So she is literally shining now, and I love how beautiful she's shining. I love how beautiful her soul and her art, and you know, the transformation and just like the journey she went through and is continuing on. I love how she's just developed as an artist and as a person. And this deck will always mean so very much to me. And the Oracle deck is going to mean so much to me. So I really want to encourage you guys to look up these two decks, Mystic Garbage Tarot and Mystic Garbage Oracle, from Junkyard Prints. So yeah, right there, Junkyard Prints. And I want to encourage you guys to support the artists. It's an amazing deck. It's definitely worth the money. The card stock, sorry, I didn't even talk about the card stock. This is a long video, guys, forgive me. But it's good card stock. It flips back. It's really sturdy, and I believe the Oracle cards are very similar card stock. I think they have the same backs as well. So I'd show you, but then this video would just go on for like an hour. So it's good card stock. They're good cards. The imagery is very beautiful, very powerful. They're full image, no borders. The watercolor over all of the cards, like, it's the pages. I love the pages. It's just a really beautiful deck, and it's even got that little hollow gilding as well. So I really want to encourage you guys to go out there, support the artists. Just, you know, and thank you as always for joining me. I may put a trigger warning on this video because I talk about a lot of heavy subjects. So yeah, I definitely will put, I should have put a trigger warning at the beginning. I should have started with a trigger warning, shouldn't I? Oh no, I don't edit my videos. Anyway, anyways, I'll put it up in the description. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for just following my channel. If you like these videos, subscribe, follow, like, and leave a comment. I love to read you guys' comments. I love to hear what you guys are saying. What do you think of the deck? What are your own experiences in life? Just, you know, let's have a conversation in the comment section. All right, so love, light, peace, and positive energy to all. Blessings.